Welcome back, everyone, to episode 77 of the Craftverse series. Today, I have some adjustments to report. In the off time between last recording session and this one, I went through and moved all of my stuff that I could without completely removing blocks from the building from my old house into the new build, so I can actually use most of those blocks. Let's go have a peek. As the roof area is complete, we can now just slide on down into our enchanting area, and one thing I need all the iron that's in my pockets for, which is a good hefty amount actually, is replacing all of these doors. Because evidently, they're a danger. Not to me, and not to the build, but you know, they are apparently a danger to YouTube. Because some person thinks it's their right to copyright something that has absolutely nothing to do with a song with no music playing. See the difference in sound effects? Just ever so slightly. There's a slight difference. I would have loved to use the copper doors, but alas, someone or some bot on YouTube wants to be an asshole, so I'm not going to do that. Problem is, I need more buttons now. Because these... Let's not break that. Let's break these. Are a problem. Okay, do I have wood with me? I do not. Why exactly I made 24 doors, I don't know. Where did I store all of my building supplies? Up top, perhaps? Ingots, okay. Building supplies, that's armor. That's tools. That's weapons. Smeltables, already smelted. Random blocks. Wool. I guess this is where the building supplies are going to end up going. Unless they're down here, I don't think they will. Smelted. Okay. Part of the reason I was grinding all this wool is so I could make a wool farm. I was grinding wool? No, I was grinding iron to make a wool farm. My brain. It is not in a good way right now, evidently. But as you can see, most of my stuff is already moved. I have nether blocks, redstone. I guess I should have put the iron doors in there. Sugarcane collection, kelp, and dripstone. And then the very obvious blocks. Tough, gravel. I guess that one's going to ultimately be sand. Seeds. Food. Which I'm still good on. Mob drops. Uncooked food. Veggies. And all my wood variants. I have the saplings, the logs, the planks, the miscellaneous stuff. Empty chest and flowers. Presumably this one's going to be for dyes. Unless that's one of these. Okay, this is the dyes chest. Aha, my building materials. That's where I put them. It has been a minute since I've been on this world, and that's where those go. So let's put those where they actually go so I don't get them lost in the shuffle. Building materials. Oxidized doors, which I can't use because I'm doing some YouTube series. Oh yes, I actually need those doors. I can brain, I just choose not to brain. Yes, that's the story I'm sticking with. That's already got one, so we're just gonna plonk you there. Plonk you there. Alright. Now to place the doors. Honestly, it kind of works better to have the iron there anyway, so I'm not too mad about that. It's just the reason I have to change them is ridiculous. Watch, this is probably going to get copyrighted too, and it's going to be because of the freaking buttons and other things. It's going to be stupid. Anyone who has no life and is copywriting some random creator on YouTube, I hope you're happy with yourself. Because no one else is happy with you. Zing. Okay, wood is back on this side. I should probably label these things eventually. Alright, where is the E-chest? One of these has the iron. There it is. Okay, plunk you back in there. And we're more or less good. The only things I have left to do to this house are add the bottom layer, which I can't do until I fill in the bottom layer, and then I can start mining it out. It's minorly frustrating. Which means I have to make some throwaway tools, mine out a bunch of stuff, or spend hours. Well, it's probably more like 15 minutes. So this entire episode would be just repairing these tools because they have mending. I don't think anybody really wants to see that. So instead, I have 12 diamonds and a block. I have more iron than that. I'm just gonna make the iron tools. Volunteer tribute. Think. Should be exactly enough, actually. Do I not have one? It's on the floor. Yeah. And I guess a bucket for good measure, because why not? All this needs to be is enough to fill in the bottom, and I'm going to use netherrack because it's the easiest thing to acquire with a pickaxe. And it's one of the easiest things to place. So let's see how my nether responds. I've been fiddling with my settings so I can also eventually work on Java Edition, but that's going to be a minute. That's the old house, which isn't too far away. Hippity hoppity. Yes, okay. That's fine. So I'm going to put you here. Swap you out for the bucket. And since it's going to do me no good, the clock can go over there. It's fine. I now need to just mine out a bunch of netherrack so I can finally finish the underside of my house. You wouldn't think it to be smart to put flammable materials on a wooden house, but you know, it's going to be moist. It's going to be wet. It's not going to catch as easily under the water. If I'm not mistaken, I left a big old open hole over here. Yeah. Forget what I was doing. Was I doing netherite mining? I see there's some gold here, so it's possible. That should be plenty to fill my inventory. You might notice I'm double-clicking buttons by accident, and that's because I'm nursing an injury on my finger, specifically my thumb, which handles the joystick and all the button movements. So, it's kind of wrapped up at the moment, which makes it awkward to try and hit buttons on a very sensitive Switch Joy-Con. Sad thing is, I don't even know what I did to injure it. Just know there's a cut there, and I have no recollection of how it got there. I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot more than just iron. This is already murdering my pickaxe. You know what? That is nice to find, so I'm going to forego one of these slots and reserve that for ancient debris. So I'm bound to find more of it. What I'm not looking forward to finding is a vein of lava. You guys are enjoying your holiday season? This is the week of Thanksgiving, after all, as I'm sure you guys are watching this on time and not days upon days later. But if you are, I hope you enjoyed your holiday season. Let me know in the comments. What kind of stuff do you get up to for the holidays? Hang out with family or spend more time at work? What kind of stuff are you into? Don't need too specific. Just as specific as you're comfortable with. Well, I don't have a slot for blackstone, so that's going to be in the way. Nice. I'll have enough to make another netherite ingot. Pretty sure I do have enough gold. And then I can either do the hoe or the shovel. It's ironic, I find more netherite when I'm doing mining that's not for netherite than when I'm actually mining for netherite. Isn't that kind of always how it goes? Find what you're looking for when you're not looking for it, but you don't find it when you're actively searching. That's why that saying, it's the last place I looked, is a thing. Even though common sense would dictate that's how that works. Oh no, I'm just looking for my car keys. And, I already found it like 2 hours ago, I'm just still looking. What? Why? Trying to think of creative places that I might have put it if I didn't already find it, but I already found it, so just kind of wasting my time. What? I don't need to block that up, I can just scoop it up. Having lava around is a useful thing, especially when you're smelting ancient debris. I want to break open the ceiling, but I broke open the ceiling. My inventory is already full up. Nice. I only took 2 iron picks and a decent number of fortune picking. See if I can get some free experience on this pick. Nice. You know what? I have plenty of these, so I'll just go ahead and drop one of those, because I do actually want to preserve the nether quartz. It's useful after all. One stack of it is good. Alright. Nearly repaired that pick in its entirety. Just from one stack of nether quartz. Let's head on back to my portal. And we'll go spelunking underneath my house. Which is basically what this amounts to. Don't want to go to the old house. What time is it? Midnight. Biscuits. I did leave myself a bed up here, thankfully. Don't have to go fiddling with my inventory trying to find one. And now it's time to go outside. Fill in the underneath. It's probably going to be up drowned down here. This isn't even the right side. The other side's already mostly finished. Well, let's go back out of here. I want to finish one side before I move on to another. This is the one that's mostly in. Yes. Okay. Can at least get this part done. I have a 3-block wait. Yeah, I've got 3 layers to go. Okay, let's try not to drown. Be embarrassing with respiration 3. Sure, you guys have noticed I haven't been streaming in a while on the good old Twitch channel. I am currently on a 6-month break from streaming for various IRL reasons. Not the least of which being the lack of time that I have to do it. Oh boy. Where did I put the hole? Huh. Okay, don't block up my hole. Good notes, Echo. Good job. Just gonna leave that space open. It's almost an unnecessary death. Yeah, we've had some interesting weeks here at the house. Why is there a fish in my basement? That's not a sentence you expect to say. Dang fish. First, our cat was diagnosed with basically feline diabetes. We had to be concerned about that. We finally got his conditions semi-stable. Then our landlords basically decided to flex on us. And now their radio's silent, so we don't know what's going on. So we're just kind of in limbo over the holidays, you know, Just something to be grateful for. Not knowing, you know, if you're going to have a home in the next week or not. And you know, one of the worst times to possibly look for stuff is the winter. Because everyone's looking to hunker down and not trying to, you know, actually work. Everyone wants to spend time with their family, as they have a right to do. But it's a real pain to get any type of governmental or real estate work done. Everybody wants to not do their shtick. Just kind of have to hope it stays radio silent for the most part, until they decide to come by and pick up their rent. So I have a feeling there's going to be a blowout when that happens. So wish us luck. We're probably going to need it. I would not put it past them to try and do something that would be irreversible. I've already done many things that they can't take back. It wouldn't be a stretch to do another. Meanwhile, I'm over here just trying to expand on what I can deliver to you guys for content, while also balancing that with a working schedule. Promised myself I wouldn't be working in commercial or anything again. But you know, your wallet has a way of speaking louder than your heart, unfortunately. My wallet was in tears. So I had to give it something. But that also means that I can continue to afford this realm to give you guys better grade quality content. Gives me some time to sort out my Discord stuff before I go making a new invite link for anyone. So if you're watching this video, it's not going to have an invite link to the Discord server. For safety reasons, as well as me trying to clean it up and make it a little bit more friendly looking for users. Okay, so it's the middle one. Chunk. Okay, they are on, which is what I need to see. Don't actually want to take this with me. Where is my building supplies? And upstairs has the nether equipment, right? Thought it did. Does it not? Is it downstairs? It's downstairs. Duly noted. Okay, well, that didn't last very long for that pick, but hopefully I won't need to use that again. Just do this. And in the event that I find some gravel in the way, we'll be good. While I'm heading back to the Nether, we're gonna wrap this video up. So thank you for watching and listening to my ramblings. hopefully you guys will enjoy your weekend or week. My sense of time is all kerfuffled right now. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode. Going to be doing some more mining, so look forward to that. Peace.